since. I mean, you must have been happy how 2020 turned out.
Man, honestly, I've been asked about it enough now that I have kind of a canned response for it.
Okay.
And that was 2020, obviously, with the pro debut, it was a dream come true. You know, we prepped for the show. We had a lot of adversity with COVID, pushing show dates back. You know, didn't really know when we were going to compete. And, you know, ended up making it happen in August in Tampa and winning my pro debut. That was obviously a dream come true. Fast forward, headed into the Olympia. You know, obviously the Olympia is our Super Bowl, and I made it there my rookie season. So that was, you know, something that was, you know, to put it bluntly, a dream come true. And, you know, that entire prep, it was never one of those, I want to be a spectator, you know, I'm just happy to be here kind of deals. It was never, ever that. I was, you know, I kept it to myself the whole time, but that whole prep I was training, you know, top six mentality. Top six my first time. And, you know, I came up a little short on that. Was the goal lofty? Yes, absolutely. But if your goals don't scare you, you need to get bigger goals. I really believe in that saying. So, you know, fell short of the top six finish I was aiming for. Landed in 8th. And, you know, I've said the same thing about this finish to everyone, and that it was good enough to be able to hold my head high about my first Olympia, but not good enough that it was satisfying at all. Like, lit a major fire under my ass headed into the off season for sure. So it was the best case scenario. Like I said, won the pro debut, punched my ticket to the Olympia. You know, didn't embarrass myself at the Olympia. And then, you know, ready to rock and roll this season for sure and build on the momentum we had last year.
Do you know what, though? Going back, I mean, I know you had all the... it shows how much you adapted to the situation with COVID, because I was looking at the original pictures when the New York Pro was supposed to be in May, and you were looking good. But when it was moved from May to August, it seemed that from the point where the New York Pro would have been to where it was, for me, you started growing. You started growing into the show. I mean, I was impressed by you, and I thought, yeah, he's good. But up from post what the New York Pro was supposed to be in May, that's when you completely blew my mind. Yeah,
so, you know, there was definitely a lemonade out of lemons thing, if you will. I still remember whenever we, because, like, obviously, whenever you found out New York got moved, like, it was, you know, y'all's situation's absolutely screwed there, too. But, you know, when New York got moved here in Texas, at least, you know, Texas had it better than pretty much everyone else in the States. But whenever that happened, you know, the gyms were shut down. I was in a private facility, and, you know, I was training back with Brian, my training partner, and, you know, saw it on my phone, showed it to him, went... put my phone down, and then, you know, we finished the back session and we drove straight to Five Guys after. And to be truthful with you, what I'm getting at is I was in like that 5-week out shape whenever the show got pushed. And to put it bluntly, I absolutely did, you know, grow into the show from there. Because, you know, I was to the point where I was squozed down enough that, you know, at that point when we had another 12 weeks at least before I was competing, you know, it was... all right, let's push some food and see if we can't grow. And, you know, it was a very, very ideal, you know, scenario for growth, if you will. I was so squozed down, so sensitive, and then my head was so switched on still. Because, you know, there's a lot of people that talk about treating off-season like prep. There's a lot of us that, you know, relatively can treat off-season like prep. Like, we don't miss meals, we don't miss training sessions. Yeah. But anyone who tells you that it's exactly the same for their off-season as they are when they're in prep is lying. It's not the same. You know, just the mental sharpness that comes with the fact that, you know, it's do or die time, you know, it's different. And the fact that I was switched on like that from February 1st until December of last year. Yeah.
Oh my God, 10 months. Oh my God. But the thing is, you were originally planning in your head for a 12-week prep. So you kind of had it in your head. This is what I need to do for the next 12 weeks. And then when that 12 weeks kind of hit, then it was like you were then presented with another, but by that point you were already in fantastic shape.